Walk into almost any modern organization, and you will see screens filled with charts, servers packed with files, and inboxes that never stop. Yet, when a critical decision must be made, leaders can still find themselves searching through disconnected folders, reports, messages, and meetings just to understand what is actually happening. Many organizations do not lack data. They struggle to connect fragmented information, decisions, ownership, follow through, and organizational memory. Another dashboard may improve visibility, but visibility alone is not execution. What the organization needs is a governed operating loop, an executive brain. Leaders are constantly told to adopt AI, automate operations, and collect more metrics. But when AI tools are introduced in isolation, they can create activity without transformation, disconnected experiments, departmental tools, duplicate records, and more information that someone still has to reconcile manually. Repeated reports assembly, duplicate data entry, approval waiting, quick handoffs, and inbox-based follow-up can consume organizational capacity without directly improving outcomes. The problem is therefore not simply a shortage of technology, it is the gap between information and accountable action. Or to remain useful, they can summarize selected information, reveal trends, and help leaders see what the organization is measuring. But a dashboard alone does not verify every source, decide what matters, assign accountable action, track closure, or preserve the reasoning behind the decision. Those responsibilities are usually distributed across teams, meetings, email threads, task lists, and institutional memory. When these elements are disconnected, leaders may see a problem without having a reliable system or moving from evidence and from decision to verified execution. The opportunity is not to discard dashboards. It is to place visibility inside a governed decision to action loop. QALQIO defines an executive brain as a governed operating loop connecting organizational knowledge, evidence-grounded analysis, executive briefings, human judgment, decision records, accountable actions, progress evidence, auditability, and learning. The intent flow is straightforward. Bring relevant organizational knowledge together, analyze signals against the evidence, prepare a briefing for human review, record the decision and reasoning, assign accountable action, track progress through evidence, and preserve what the organization learns. This is not AI acting as the final authority. It is an architecture designed to help authorized people make better grounded decisions and maintain accountability after those decisions are made. For businesses, the architecture can connect strategy, chief of staff workflows, operational visibility, finance, marketing, sales, risk, and organizational coordination. Consider a chief of staff team preparing an executive review. Relevant information may sit across finance reports, sales updates, project records, risk logs, and departmental messages. The executive brain architecture is designed to help organize those fragmented inputs into an evidence-linked briefing for human consideration. An executive can examine the supporting material, judge the recommendation, record a decision, identify an accountable owner, and require evidence of progress. The value is not an autonomous decision maker. The value is a more disciplined connection between organizational evidence and accountable execution. QALQIO GovOS is the government and local government expression of the executive brain architecture. During OpenAI Build Week, July 26, we created a bounded QALQIO Executive Brain project. Using synthetic local government data, it demonstrated an executive command view, daily briefing, evidence-linked recommendations, human review controls, agent activity visibility, and an audit trail. synthetic flooding incident was among the operational scenarios used to show how fragmented LGU signals could be surfaced for executive assessment. That prototype demonstrated the interaction and governance concept. It was not a production LGU deployment, did not use live citizen information, and did not demonstrate the later barangay to national operating workflow. The broader LGU architecture is designed around configurable jurisdictional levels, local first ownership, least privileged visibility, authorized roll-ups, traceability, human approval, auditability, and controls against global counting. This remains as design requirements to be implemented and tested, not claims of production compliance. It provides an education-focused expression of the same direction. AI assistants organized around human learning and ops. For the settings of business, a local government, or education, the governing principle remains the same. The executive brain is designed to support judgment, not replace executive accountability. Consequential recommendations and actions remain subject to human review and approval. The architecture emphasizes supporting evidence, decision records, accountable ownership, appropriate access controls, and auditability. This boundary matters. An organization should be able to ask, what evidence supported this recommendation? Who reviewed it? Who authorized the action? Who owns the next step? What evidence shows whether it was completed? AI can assist the loop. AI is not the strategy. Organizational transformation is the strategy. The goal is not to adopt technology for its own sake. It is to build an organization that can think better, operate leaner, and stay secure. So the real question is not whether your organization has AI or dashboards. The question is whether it can reliably transform evidence into timely, accountable, and secure action. Manual report compilation, duplicate data entry, approval waiting, or communication gaps may be consuming your organization's capacity. Begin by examining where this bottleneck occurs. Start your AI operational waste audit at calc.io/audit/form. Thank you for watching. Think better, operate leaner, stay secure.